Hey everybody, and welcome to my N5 series on the SP404 mk2, where I cover a topic in about 5 minutes. Crossfaded, maybe it's X-faded, but I'm going to pronounce it the X is cross, writes in and says, every time I use the external input and use delay, for example, it echoes both the input, which is the song coming from a turntable, and also echoes from the sound banks. I'm trying to play the input and only have the effect be used on the banks, not on the external. Any help? Absolutely. So I've got the OP1 here. You can't hear it because external source is off, but it's coming into the mic and guitar port, and I can just turn that on. And you're hearing it is playing on the delay. If I turn the delay off, it doesn't have the delay going. I can kind of show with a filter as well. It's changing the sound. And from what I hear from Crossfaded, he doesn't want that to happen. So I'm going to show you how to do that first, and then we'll get into a couple things just to show you what's going on. So if I hold down EXT source, we can see where it's going. It says EXT and Bus1. And what you just said is you don't want it to go to Bus1. So if you hold remain and then hit EXT source, and then we hold it down, you can see it says now EXT dry. Now, unfortunately, normally I would say if you wanted to select a pad without it triggering, hold the enter button down and we can select, you can see up top, whatever pad we want, and it's doing it without playing it. Unfortunately, this doesn't work for EXT source. As soon as you hit it, EXT source is going on and off, regardless of whether you're holding enter down. I do think this is a bug and something that Roland should fix. I really do believe it's important to be able to select EXT source without triggering it, but this is how it's implemented right now. So if you hold it down, again, you can see dry. If you hold remain, hit the pad, you can see you can select Bus1. If you want to send it to Bus2 instead, just switch to Bus2 by hitting the bus effects. And again, you hit remain. And now, well, it says dry, but hold remain and hit it while it says we are on Bus2, and you'll now see it says EXT source Bus2. So that's how you would route the external source to whatever bus that you want it to go to. And again, like for what you're looking for, it sounds like you want dry. So just make sure it says EXT dry when you hold it down. So hopefully that helps you out. Otherwise, if you, just as a quick refresher, to change what bus you're going to, you use, depending on how you have this set up, if it's color coded, it's probably going to be either white, which is telling you that it's dry, or it's going to be orange telling you you're on Bus1, or it will be green telling you you're routing to Bus2. So all you have to do is you hold remain down and hit whatever pads you want, and they will change to whatever bus you would like to route to. Similarly, again, if you go shift pad 16, we can come in and you can see what you have for routing. So I've got Bus1 and Bus2 right now are parallel, but if I hit in on the enter button, it will switch to being serial. So it goes Bus1, then Bus2. So it just depends on how many effects you want going. The thing I will just point out with this EXT source setting is it's either going to go to Bus1, Bus2, or if it's set to dry, it's still going to Bus3. There's no way to skip, at least as far as I'm aware at this time, there's no way to skip Bus3 and Bus4 from the input signals or from the pads. So if you really do want a completely dry effect, then you're going to have to make sure that you're not having anything on Bus3 and Bus4 because it's going to go through those, whether you'd like it or not. Anyway, guys, thanks for stopping by. I hope this helps you out. Keep making music, keep having fun. Remember, if it sounds good, it is good, and peace.